Okay, get ready to wave the hand and smile manically at the camera. Are you ready? Hello! Oh yeah, we're looking up there. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Geeks of Mucklebee. My name's Nick.
My name's Rose. My name's Oliver, and we are the Geeks of Mucklebee.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
We've been told.
We've been told. So we are doing a watch-along series. So this is going to run independently to our Patreon series, which I think we're going to get going again because our patrons want to watch films with us. So what we usually do, hey Corporal, we watch films so we don't get copyrighted and all the rest of it. We won't have it up on screen with the sound. We synchronize when we're going to press play, and we're going to roughly press play at what time? What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon's a fair time? 5 past?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 past gives everybody a little bit of a chance. So then we all get our films ready and we press play. We're live on Discord. And Darth, you're on Discord at the moment, aren't you? Yeah, Darth's there. So if you want to have a chat with us, you can join our Discord. We're in the general discussion bar. Just join that. And we, hey, Skylar, how are you?
Hey.
And you can either synchronize when we press play, which will be in 5 minutes time. Stefan, hello, hello, hello. And you can watch along with us. So this will serve 2 purposes. I might add the video in later, edited up for key bits if people want us to. Then they've got the Star Wars Star Wars reaction. They've got the and then there's the discussion afterwards. What we thought of the film, what we like, what we don't like. Chance for everyone kind of, you know, have their say. But basically, it's just enjoying Star Wars together. Because why not?
We have seen Indiana Jones.
Yes, but not for a while, actually.
No.
That could be a good one to put on the list because we haven't even done that with the patrons.
Is
I'm brittle.
Hunger Games. Bruce like a Pete. Really haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, Hunger Games. We could,
especially not the last ones, because we usually go halfway through and then stop it.
Yeah, that's true. So if there are things that people want to watch along with us, this is just we're gonna either do it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday because that's fairly easy for us to do that, particularly during lockdown and all the rest of it and COVID and blah 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 blah. So it's just a good way. Will we hear your reactions, or will the audio on YouTube be disabled? Can you hear us now? Hopefully you guys can hear us now. Let's just check that.
Can you hear us?
Must be because Stefan's replying to what we said. Harry Potter, you're a wizard, Harry. That's another great one. I'm ready. Yeah, loud and clear, brilliant.
Cool.
So yes, if you actually want to talk to us, you can talk to us on our Discord channel. I have in the comments further up put the link. So Darth's in there. You can chat along. Thank you, Luke. You can chat along as we're watching together. It's not like cinema rules where you don't have to talk. If our talking gets annoying, you can mute us all out. But this is basically just like a community theatre, like we're all in one big living room. We love Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say, just a tiny bit, right? Just a little bit. So it's just it gives everyone a chance to come together, particularly when we're kind of so isolated at the moment. So this is going to be a regular thing on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. We're going to be doing our Patreon stream separately on a Saturday. So if there is anything on the film list as a community that you think after Star Wars, this is the next one that we should be doing, pop it in. We'll put it to a vote. We'll put it to a vote, and if whoever comes up with Transformers. Oh gosh, long time no see. Hello, Winston. How are you? Mini Me, Princess and Jedi Master Nick. Glad to see you, and you, buddy. I'll return after I finish my school lesson. What? You shouldn't be watching us when you've got school. That's naughty. Thank you for stopping by, though. Our Apex buddy.
Yes.
Harry, I'd quite like to do Harry Potter as a community. That would be quite good fun, wouldn't it?
I enjoy Harry Potter a lot.
Right, guys.
We have to do the 9 Star Wars.
We are going to be pressing play on the Star Wars in like a minute. So what I'm going to do, I will do a countdown, and it will be Phantom Menace that we're all watching. I know, right? This was a birthday present and it is just, look at that, Evolution.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like that jumper.
So it will sort of work because there's, without a doubt, I've just realised, depending where you are in the world, there's going to be a bit of a lag.
Nico.
Hey, Nico, how are you? Oh, Nico, I miss you, buddy. I really, really do.
I haven't seen you for ages.
No. Nico. Hey, Viking.
Viking.
Oh. So we're going to be starting gaming streaming again. So all of this is going to be coming in. We've got a Twitch. We started it a little bit, then we fell flat on our face because of certain things. But we are back up and sort of running. So, guys, what I'm going to do is when I'm ready to play the film, Phantom Menace, I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'll press play and we can all start it together. So, you know, are you guys ready?
I am ready.
Are you guys ready?
Woo. You
At
need
home,
to click
Darth.
first to get it off that screen.
Darth is ready. Darth's ready. He's the
I'm
only one
ready.
talking to us at the moment. I need to show you the Mando Sith helmet. Yes, you do. Oh,
like
Viking,
a
I
Sith-
can't believe you're not going to join us. You know what?
So cool.
You don't want to be on. I'll remember that when it comes to Apex.
Mando Sith helmet.
We will do Corporal. Winston's always ready. Awesome. Lainey, hello from Russia. Hey, hi there.
Ah.
So, Misa ready. Oh, Nico, look at Misa ready. Nico, why are you in Discord? Right, we are going to go 5. And everybody, we're not precious. If you want to listen to us on Discord, you can. You don't have to chat with us. Feel free to. We don't put pressure on people like that. You can get involved.
Speak.
You must speak. Don't choke on your. Oh, that's not red. That's not. Yeah, it's a few films time. But anywho, here we go. 5, 4, 3. Don't want to leave the film. Okay. Fucking, I forgive you, buddy. But you can jump back after you've had your dinner. That boy's always eating. He's always eating. Viking, seriously. Right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. I love the 20th Century Fox bit. This means Star Wars to me. I love it.
Especially the Lucasfilm sign.
It's okay then, Nico. That's all good, buddy. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It's not the future. Oh, I love bad lip reading.
Oh yeah, I always forget that it's not the future. It actually says a long time.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the Endor thing.
I can't. Do you know what? As I said to you before, like back in oh, that's your water bottle. Sorry, Rose. Back in like the 90s when this came out, I was 19 years old when this came out, and Star Wars had just been. I mean, Return of the Jedi came out when I was 4. I was hooked as a kid. Yeah, I was hooked when I was a kid, and I was aware of stuff. Obviously, 4 years old, your awareness is like that. But my brother was a fan who's like 10 years older than me.
So you knew of it?
I knew, yeah, of course. And he had the figures and the Hoth bases and all that sort of stuff.
Well,
and he would never let me play with it because he always said I'd break it, all of that sort of stuff. And when this, I remember the Timothy Zahn books came out, and that was like 92, stopped me dead in the bookshop. I saw it and it was like, Star Wars just didn't exist. It wasn't continuously everywhere like it is now. It was just like the desert. And then there was these books. And then there was the rumblings of the movie and my excitement of it. It was unbelievable. Sat there in the cinema.
I mean, most of my room was just filled with Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Lego figures.
We have seen WandaVision. We're going to do a community thing on that as well.
I love it. It's really cool.
Qui-Gon doesn't mess around, does he? Tell him I want to board at once.
Yeah. I mean,
the sounds.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what your views are on different trilogies. Star Wars sound effects are just the best.
I could probably name almost every sound effect if you played it to me.
Yeah. I love the way that rests on it.
Yeah. I mean, when I was younger, I used to watch a Star Wars film, and then instantly afterwards, I'd be right out of the room because I wanted to play.
When you were younger, I've got pants older than you.
I still do.
Yeah, cheers. Seeing more than one Jedi on the screen.
I'm going to try to take them down with droids.
Oh, I love Ahsoka too. Winston, I'm with you.
Qui-Gon's so cool. He's really wise.
Yeah, Steph and I agree with that.
In just a whole different way.
Yeah. Well, there's bits that, like, we'll discuss it when it comes up later. Ah, speeches. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the compliment. I'm not going there in there too, just in the droid. How is it that that droid has such a surprised look every single? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's like.
They always do.
Yeah. Just a question. They're about to do the Dioxis, right? Why didn't they just put something in the drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, they drank that without hesitation.
I guess it would have been a short movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Palps! Palps!
Sheev. Go on, Sheev.
Who's they? Oh, I love it. I will make it legal. Who is the cloaked figure? That is Emperor Palpatine. And we're not supposed to know that yet, but all the Star Wars fans do. Shows up! Kablooey! Sorry, the droid said. Dioxis. Can you see Dioxis without thinking about Borsk, though?
No.
No.
Destroy what's left of him. That's dark.
Just bodies on the floor and they're just shooting it.
For me, this was the first time we get to see full-fledged Jedis using their powers, though. I loved it. Oh, man. Little reverse. He's just positivity right there, isn't he? We will not. I mean, come on.
You got to give him a bonus for his positive mental attitude.
I love this, and it's as the music swells as he really puts the lightsaber in. Close the blast door. Close the blast door.
Do you know what used to be one of them?
1 minute. I love that there. Still coming through. This bit.
Not really.
Yes. Good use of the saber. Why didn't they just force crush him?
That's so cool.
Roger, Roger.
They're just gone.
Stefan, we'll have to come back to all those sort of questions later, buddy.
He sounded so drunk then. No match for
Look, force jump as well. See, there was stuff like that, and when they used the force to move quickly, it was all different bits.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I actually didn't pick up on that.
Something they never do again.
No, right? One thing. One thing? You stay up here with these then. You stay here, one thing. That took a lot of hairspray.
It's not real hair.
He was about to say something negative again.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? I'm going to put you in one of the emergency pods with limited oxygen if you carry on being negative. Now this makes me think of Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
One of the hardest levels on co-op this is.
Mm.
Dab. Pizza. Oh.
He's a rail folk as well.
He is, ain't he?
So does that mean that whenever our Wi-Fi's down, it's an invasion?
Yeah. They're like, come on, you said that 5 times last week.
So you're just naming everything negative.
And for good news?
Therefore, we must surrender.
Yeah. Or instigate Operation Gungan Shield. Let them die.
Do you know where we are? No. Let's just keep riding.
Yeah, yeah. Play it cool, play it cool.
Just for that square-shaped clearing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Isn't
Into
that
the perfect
convenient?
clearing, yeah.
I mean, earlier, one of those, like, thingies carrying the droid was coming out of the ship, and there was 5 droids in front of it, and that thing was going faster.
Yeah. Oh, Jar Jar. But with the battle droids, they don't have optical sensors, do they? So somebody has taken the time to spray paint that onto their faces for no other reason than to make people feel a bit more comfortable. Their eyes. They don't have eyes. They've only got those.
Yeah.
What's this? Obi can be very dismissive, particularly younger. You know, rather than say, hi, who are you, it's very dismissive and rude there. He turns around to Qui-Gon Jinn and says, what's this? We are on 12 minutes 36 if there's anybody joining late. So we're just about that mark. If anyone needs a time stamp, just let me know. Hello, Alpha. Hey guys, I'm new here, and have you been enjoying your videos for a while? Oh, cool. Thank you very much, Alpha. We will try.
One question.
Yes.
If Gungans are water dwellers,
Yeah.
why are their feet so stubby?
That is a good question. They've got more like, yeah. But are they natural? Because they're not natural water dwellers, because they live in bubbles, don't they? Could be that's just where they're refuge, that's where they hide.
Yeah.
Because he said about secret place or something. Oh no, that's when it comes up later. Yes, if anybody needs a timestamp, let me know. We will be. Hey Nick, look at the film. What? Try to react to some 80s and 70s music. We will be. How old? Yes. ABBA, maybe. Alpha, I agree with you. I don't see the need to choose between Star Wars or Marvel. Just happy. Brian Blessed is got one of those great voices, hasn't he?
Great.
Apparently you look like you're going. I know people always single out Rose that say stuff like that. It's like, oh, she doesn't like Star Wars. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know why people feel the need to make that those comments.
Why? Why?
I don't know. You don't listen to it.
They're just.
Guardians of the Galaxy or Attack of the Clones. That is. See, I've said before, and I'll say it again. There is no mystery that, or no surprise, should I say, that Qui-Gon ends up with Anakin and Jar Jar, and they both have such dramatic effects on the course of the galaxy. And Obi-Wan is very dismissive of both.
That'd be me.
That would be you.
That is very fast.
Hey guys.
Hey Viking, how are you? Viking, Turno, how are you?
Hey, Turner.
Turner, hello.
How are you, buddy?
Hey.
Sorry, I was just reading a comment from Viking when you spoke. Then it was about a collision of both things. So, are you on the stream with us? No.
Yes, I'm watching it besides some work.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, just be aware that you are live. So Corporal just said hi as well. So just be aware you are live on YouTube. So don't reveal anything too personal.
Don't worry, I wouldn't miss that.
Stefan, basically we've got people anybody can join us on Discord. So if they want to chat to us, they can chat on Discord chat. So
Hello there.
hello there.
Greetings.
Can't see who we are. Let's have a quick look. So we've got Viking, we've got Darth, and we've got Turno in with us. So guys, I was thinking about doing this every Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe we could do or Tuesdays and Thursday, whatever, to get through them.
Yeah. Would be cool like this.
And then we'll do the Saturday Patreon. Was this any good?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That is.
I would love to watch with you guys. Same. But there is this curse, this one curse, which isn't allowing me to join you.
Comic book Craig Moody. Hey guys, I lined up for 8 hours. Wow, just to get tickets for this movie at 1988. I love this film. Viking, I do feel you on the legend. I do feel that we wiped out a lot of great story in the legends. See, I look at that just makes me think Battlefront 2. I can't help it. See, right now you just need to be as a heavy, but you're running down the side.
Yeah.
We need to play some more of that again, guys. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, I can play now.
Sorry?
I'm waiting for you guys.
Okay. Jay, hey, hello, Jay. Hey, just so in case people want to know, we are 21:32. So Qui-Gon's just got his bongo crested, and they're walking the Queen down the steps.
Well, there is a call. Need to go then.
Turno, I'll catch you later, buddy. Nice to hear your voice.
Bye, Turner.
Bye, Turner.
Mute myself. I
Yeah.
will stay here.
No problem.
See you later.
See you in a minute.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Dennis.
Dennis
Hey,
as
Dennis.
well, our cup runneth over. Hey, Dennis. Then just
Hey.
if you're going to watch, I'm just going to let you know we are 23:010 into the film. Wow.
That's
Is and 10 years later, I got my Darth Maul double-bladed lightsaber signed by Ray Park himself. That is awesome.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, right? Then we are live in Discord as well, buddy.
Hey guys.
Hey, he's among us. Hey Ben, how are you, buddy?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Yes, not bad. Watching. Are you just joining the film?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we are. 23:34 we're on.
24.
24, sorry, 24:37 now. Qui-Gon is just serving it to some droids.
I got it. Thank you.
Awesome. Wow. Saw the film three times opening day with our watching of The Mummy in the middle. Wow. The Mummy wasn't a bad film, actually. Was it Raquel Welch in that one? Can't remember. Ah. Ta-da! The legend that is.
They're 2 R2s.
I'm telling you, guys, I will not be convinced otherwise. In that episode of Mando season 2, they recognise each other. When R2 looks down and starts rocking back and forth, and then after that he settles down and goes, they know each other. Fast and Furious, only a couple of them. There was only so many films of cars racing around that they kind of.
Go on,
yeah,
R2.
okay.
You can do it, R2.
Exactly.
Surely they should know. All they needed was R2.
Absolutely. All those other guys were like the guys in red shirts in Star Trek.
Mm.
In Star Trek, never wear a red shirt because that means you're going to die.
So my head.
They didn't get hit by lasers anyway.
Sorry?
They didn't get hit by lasers anyway. So they weren't sitting ducks.
I agree with you, Alpha. R2 is the MVP. He links absolutely everything together. It's all the way through.
R2-D2 is my favourite Star Wars droid.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they tried to get BB-8 right in there, didn't they? But sorry,
he
it's R2.
Top R2.
It's R2. Episode 1 is your personal, really, Viking? Ah. Oh! Say what you like about the film, because a lot of people do have issue with the Phantom Menace, but that moment that comes later with Darth Maul is one of the best hello there moments in film. Episode 4, episode 3, and episode 1 in order. Oh, no, mine would be, and I was rather unpopular when I'd done it, episode 3, episode 5, episode 4.
She just demanded
even
that
put
the
Rogue One up
Queen
there as well,
cleans up the droid.
Yeah, yeah. That's convenient. You must trust my Jedi. I'm a Jedi. He is not. Then we're going to have to get some Apex time together, and we're going to have to get some Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1 time as well.
Oh yeah, because for Battlefront 1 we can make private matches and get everybody in.
You still there? See?
I'm still there.
Hey,
Sorry.
did you
muted.
did you hear me?
Yeah, we have to do that.
Cool.
For sure.
Yeah. In the later films, all anybody ever has to do is capture R2, because he's never in the history of Star Wars had his mind wiped.
He knows everything.
He knows everything.
Yeah. That should have been the First Order's mission.
Not BB-8. You know, whenever I see that hyper...
Our corpse catch you. Brilliant, buddy. Corpse will catch you then. Do you think, guys, the older Star or newer Star Wars are bad? But it's funny you say that, because I think how these films were made had a detrimental effect on Star Wars even to this day. When we watched Star Wars as kids, we sat there and we completely accepted the Falcon and all of the rest of it and how it was made. And George Lucas, as a filmmaker, sat there and he could see that it was Dave the stagehand bouncing on a car spring, the Falcon at the guys in the bit, and he could see all of the. And he was limited. He was a visionary, limited by the technology of his time. So when he could start embracing technology, he jumped full, you know, to have complete control and kind of create what was in his mind. But the CG wasn't there. And you'll see later in the battle scenes, the CG isn't quite right. And it does look too green screen. The perspective ain't right. You know, there's certain things that it was really up against its limits. Yet if they made these films now, when you think about what happened with Planet of the Apes and that sort of brilliant CG, they would look amazing now. But there are there's too much. Oh, it's got to be practical. No, it doesn't have to be practical. It, you know, you can do a good blend of both. Kind of what they've done on Mandalorian. But I've wondered how you guys, when you go back, when I showed the guys, you know, and I've said to them, what do you think of A New Hope? What do you think of Empire Strikes Back? Do they look funny to you? Do they look odd?
No.
Whenever I see that new
The Gonk droids in the background, yeah.
No, all I can think of is the Lego. Lego game, because you have to build it and then.
Yeah.
Look, it's like C3PO.
Yeah.
Probably is.
You're an angel. Kid, that's the cheesiest chat up line ever. That's never going to work. Did you say on Lego?
Oh, it works.
Lego.
It does work. It does work, doesn't it? Eventually, it works.
You kissed that little boy.
Yeah, you say that, but they do end up getting married.
Yes. That's true.
He ages so much. She doesn't age at all.
Yeah. She does a bit.
shell.
Yeah, see, that's the shell that he uses later for for Prequel, isn't it?
Mm.
But saying that, when people talk about eras and everything else, Clone Wars era is the one that interests me the most.
Mm.
So this original, the prequel trilogy is the era of Star Wars that I do like to.
Mm.
And I know there's a lot of Star Wars: The Old Republic guys that go back even further. But that would be so cool to see an army of Sith versus an army of Jedi.
Mm.
Only money. We fight amongst that on Star Wars Battlefront as well, don't we?
Mm.
Mims. The only reason why Anakin turned to the dark side, they kept calling him the girl's name.
So that's standing it.
yeah. Just stay there and have a chat. Makes me wonder now, thinking about it. You know when 3PO, when they go off the Tantive 4, they take the escape pod down, right? And R2's like, let's go this way. And maybe he actually knows where he's going because he's Obviously, nobody's wiped his memory and everything else, and he's been on Tatooine before.
Oh.
Maybe he actually does know which way to go. He was unfortunate that he ran into Jawas.
Maybe.
Oh.
That makes sense.
That does make sense, doesn't it? When he's like, let's go this way, and 3PO's like picking it, even though a droid wouldn't look at terrain and go, that looks too hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who my aching feet?
I mean, he feels pain, but how would the droid feel pain?
Yeah. Well, it's like the droid that gets tortured in
The speed.
in Return of the Jedi. And he's going, no.
It's like
That used to disturb me as a kid.
Wait, what did?
In Jabba the Hutt's underground when the droids are being tortured. And he's like, no. It's like, how does he feel that? It's metal on metal. I like this. I'm not sure this explorer is entirely stable. Shout back to Empire Strikes, or shout forward. Empire Strikes Back.
The friendship is born.
Absolutely.
How many times do you think C-3PO slaps R2-D2?
He is a bit handsy with him, isn't he?
Mm.
He looks like he's got some clips in painful places, doesn't he?
I think they're melting.
Oh, really? No, they're not.
Yeah. Look.
I've never picked up on that part before.
Sorry?
How they tried to escape, they just blow them up.
Mm. This is like Rose at a buffet. How old? Yeah. And he goes on to prove that wrong. Do you reckon? So basically, when the Duel of Fates kicks in later, Dave Filoni, as we discussed before, explains that the Duel of Fates is between what Jedi Master survives to teach Anakin.
Yeah.
Now, isn't it interesting that when Qui-Gon is alive, Anakin is having the visions of coming back and freeing the slaves. Yeah.
Mm.
But those sort of visions are not what he sees the moment Qui-Gon's gone.
Mm.
Mm.
So that is almost like the vision. While Qui-Gon is there to be his Jedi Master and this fate is still alive.
Yeah. When Qui-Gon's his master, he dreams of freeing the slaves, but when Obi-Wan becomes his master...
Oh, while the possibility of Qui-Gon being his master, he has that vision of coming back and freeing the slaves. And of course that never happens. because Qui-Gon doesn't survive to become his Jedi Master. I've never really thought on that before. But as he said, he had that vision of coming back, and that dies with Qui-Gon. Because Obi-Wan goes on to be his master. Gandalf, the beach. Gandalf, I answered that earlier. For me, my top 3 is Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, and A New Hope. They are my top 3. And then my 4th and 5th would be Rogue One and Return of the Jedi.
My favourite is Return of the Sith.
Return of the Sith.
But,
they've not made that one.
Sorry. Revenge of the Sith. But I'd have to think of the others. I'd need more time.
Is that Jaws just
Yeah, just
beating
that
that
with
panther?
a stick.
Stick.
Whoosh.
She knows.
She knows.
She's such a diva. Well, I don't approve.
I don't approve. Return of the Sith, Revenge of the Jedi. Well, wasn't it originally going to be titled Revenge of the Jedi? Can't remember. I think it might have been. I think that was originally what it was going to be titled. Your family.
He's a weirdo. Get me out of here.
Yeah. I don't feel safe.
He likes choking people.
That's right, Luke. Yeah, that's how I understood it. You're a Jedi. It's your mandate to protect people like that.
They're such nice friends, aren't they?
Qui-Gon and Shimmy, what a yeah.
I mean, they are true friends, they are.
Without a doubt.
You're going to be Bug Squash.
Viking will catch you in a little bit, buddy. Pretty sure you could meme R2 for any mood with these.
I mean, you look forward and see Jar Jar there and think, should I start this up?
Yeah. Shall I press this? This is the Sith coming out in him right now. If that was like one of the first instances of him like having the dark side elements, he's like, yeah, I'm okay. Anakin wasn't bothered. He was starting that up no matter what. Yeah, it's very. Oh, he hasn't got there yet. Here we go. Boom. R2 kill count. I bet he does actually. R2's responsible for quite a bit. Jar Jar's trying his best. See them all or conquer them all? We've just got to be clear here, little man.
So earlier when he said there's no chance at fooling you.
What happens to that blood sample? Could he ever be cloned? He's dying tomorrow. Get the antibiotics. Quick. Yeah. That looks so cool.
I like that in Lego.
Yeah, that's a fun ship to on Battlefront 2.
Yes.
Ah, hey, Lee. Getting the step. Yeah, so basically we are 51:48 at the moment. We're nearly 52 minutes in. Rotini! Suka! Suka! I like that yellow and black R2 droid there. It's a cool look. Cool look. How's Saboba rocking the Twilight Girls anyway? How's he managed that? Because he's like the superstar.
Who?
Saboba. Battlefront 2. Well, we do play. We play as a. We have got a lot of Battlefront 2 players here. So if you ever head over to our Discord, there are quite a few of us. No, we haven't. We haven't seen anything like that at the moment. Can't remember if we have. Maybe not, but Love Hero fan production. We might have to add that to see that. Do you guys play Among Us? We do as a community. We get on there occasionally. There are a lot of us that we all have Among Us. It's just getting us all together. So when I say as a community, I'm talking about on our Discord. We've got a load of people and we all kind of get together and game. Plus we've got the Twitch channel. So, which then I said I'm starting up probably next week or maybe this week. So if you're up for gaming and you're about, let me know.
Sounds good to me.
Big charger. Okay. Altan, we'll have to definitely check that out. Not even finished. Are you bored? Are you bored?
No.
Oh, that was like a skull face.
Oh no, it's just breathing.
Because the middle of this film for me does get a bit stodgy. It's like apparently the far off crowd shots in this are coloured cotton wool bugs, and they used a fan just to kind of make them move around, and that's how they had the effects of the crowd.
Wait, so that other dude was a 2 times winner, but I thought he always won.
Oh, they're probably saying it genuinely. Oh, sorry. Where was that? Hopefully ever after. What did you ask? Put it up there again. Thanks for doing that, then. Is that my Discord? That looks like something else. I did put the Discord link up. Let's go up. What was hopefully ever after? Happy 2021. Happy 2021 to you. Any more trailer action? Absolutely, there is. We have. There's been a bit of a lull through various reasons, but yes, we are going to start getting things done. Kong versus Godzilla.
Why would he breathe in?
I don't know. Oh, why would he?
He leaned forward and breathed in.
Okay, son, get on your rocket.
Go blow
No, you've never
yourself
finished.
up.
Off you go. Toddle off now. Security, security. That's like Ahsoka colours right there. So that just makes me think of Dengar. Ah, Podo. Okay, new dad.
Yes, stranger, you can stroke my head.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I barely know.
What is your name again?
See, I can't look at Bib Fortuna now without thinking of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, they used the same guy, didn't they?
So weird to think that Jabba used to be a human.
Yeah. Not in context of the story, but yes, George Lucas originally envisioned him, yeah. Pelty.
I know. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate for the crowd because they're all sat there and they only get to see them like.
Well, they've got big screens around as well, haven't they? And the commentator. And hot dogs. Awesome. Okay, we'll get that one sorted. Because it is like... No, we'll have a look at that. We'll see. And is there Godzilla versus... I'm so out of touch at the moment. Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Hong Kong Philly. I was about... yeah, Godzilla versus King Kong trailer. We have to check that out. Dude. Qui-Gon's like, I'm going to force choke him. See, Warwick Davis just looks like his Willow character there. Yeah, that works. I approve of that sort of... So they basically gave, you know, she's scared about losing her son, so they gave her an iPad to watch his possible death, just so she doesn't miss a frame.
If your son dies, at least you can watch him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the only time we ever get to see that bounty hunter.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
that,
the
it's
sounds.
that, like,
Yeah,
clicking sound that I was
yeah, I
about
know.
earlier.
That is so awesome. Now this is pod racing.
I mean, he's hard pressed to catch up with the leaders and he's already there in the first lap.
Cycler rifle.
This is what the Tuscan Raiders get up and do every Saturday.
Ah, Hopeful, thank you very much. That is very, very kind. Thank you.
Cool.
Oh, plot twist, Heineken did die in that. Really, Luke, I didn't know that. That is a fantastic bit of knowledge if that is true.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Hopeful, what we'll do, we'll give you a shout out on the Godzilla reaction.
We will.
That's sadistic. That is. Oh, cool. Okay, no problem. Well, thank you for that. Oh, WoW trailers. That feels like a lifetime ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's favorite. We are.
It's somebody's favourite, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. 2021. Here we go. Nice. Spinning's a good trick. This dude.
He sounds so angry. Oh.
No more spinning. I'm gonna help. Look how chilly he is.
He stopped spinning.
It's like, where's my little grabby stick?
Ah. It's so big.
It's like I knew I'd need that in there for a reason.
Nyum.
Order 66. Shots that man right there.
Nice.
Well, no matter what, he's going to finish second. I mean, Luke grows up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not knowing about his dad, he was just some navigator on a spice freighter. How did he not know, being the only other Skywalker on the planet, that his dad is the only human to win the pod race?
Yeah.
And like that is only like a difference of 25 years. There would have been people like, "Oh, you're a Skywalker." The coincidence is there, right?
That's got to be fun. Being out there.
Ollie, he's got his brown pants on right now.
Is he dead?
Is he dead yet? Houdini!
I mean, he managed to gain on him that much, but then he stops there.
Yeah, he's just, you know. And the damage he does to him earlier, love that shot.
I mean, that little thing causes so much damage.
I mean, to be fair, he's doing maintenance on the fly as well as racing.
Trying not to crash. Good job he had a flap there.
Maybe. Hey, brilliant, Skylar.
Hey. Awesome.
We are on. Let's have a look. We're coming up. We've just gone past the hour and 9 minutes mark, so we're about hour 9 minutes and 20 on the pod racing scene. I mean, he's lucky he came out like that, really.
Yeah.
Oh no. Missed it. Don't worry. No, Luke says he always applies to Starfleet, to the Academy. A Skywalker would surely be one of the things flagged up by the Empire, right? Because of Skywalker applying to the Imperial Academy, surely that's got to be Obi-Wan running interference. It's like he's applied again. Can't you keep him away from that place? Now I've got to sneak in there again and delete the application.
How's he done that?
Because he's won the race, and that's kind of like from.
Oh right, yeah, because he's the only human.
So cold. Hey, 5150. Or Webb. I'll call you Webb. We watch you all the time here in California. Hi, how are you? Over there in sunny Cali.
Hi, Skylar.
I know, Luke, right? Qui-Gon's just like, you're going to gamble.
Two credits.
See, it's during this moment, it's during this film, though, that Palpatine kills his master, doesn't he?
Kills whose master?
His master. He kills Plagueis, doesn't he? Was it Plagueis he kills?
In this film?
During the events of this film, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it would have been because by the time Obi-Wan goes to Camino, they say like 9 years ago he died. So it would have been around this time.
Hi there.
But it was.
I wouldn't even know how to. Sorry, I wouldn't know how to pronounce your name. But hello.
No, Plagueis wanted the clones.
Yeah, why they wouldn't free the mum as well?
Yeah, it was Sidious's master plan. He wanted the clones to fight. It was Sidious who ordered the clones.
He was behind
it.
it. No, it was I've forgotten the Jedi Master that they.
Master Cypher did.
Oh,
Yeah, Cypher
Dyas.
Master Cypher Dyas, yeah. But I think that was the Palpatine setting up the chessboard on two different sides just to wear down the Jedi.
Right.
Yeah, Sapphodius. Where we have filmed all of them. It's just there have been various things, and I've been woefully inept at getting my editing done. So I can either edit them up and get them out bit by bit, or we can do a second run through with the community. I'm absolutely easy either way. It'd probably be nice to do that. I think me and you definitely need to do a community watch along for Stranger Things.
Yes.
Start to finish. We should just go back through. Sorry, say that again.
Have you started Stranger Things towards the months? I will join.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay, well, that'll be good. I was just thinking then with C3PO when he was looking at Annie, is that the only time we actually see a character's perspective of watching a few of? Because I know we get shots of where people are looking, but that was actually a shot from a character's perspective. I'm not sure.
No, because we get to see Darth Vader when the
mask is on.
Yes, we do. Sorry, yeah. I mean, we do get shots with, but that was almost like do you know what I mean? That kind of vision, the way it was moving and watching him. Don't know. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Great, please do. Okay. No, no. Hopefully, he gets killed during the events of this film. It's that close together. So when he's there in Revenge of the Sith, so talking about Plagueis the Wise and how he couldn't even save himself, that is obviously Palpatine talking about himself, and that happens during the events of this film. Ah, Chulak Hort. Oh, really? And she tried to meet Anakin on Coruscant during the so is it right at the end then? Oh, shimmy. She's watching him go.
No.
That was, I always thought that was a great shot where you had Anakin's shadow and the shadow was Vader. So you got him as a kid, but the shadow, I love that poster. Look at this. I've got to say though, guys, who didn't love? Sorry, my thought process, my brain's always like, I was thinking villains with very little screen time. So you've got Darth Maul and Boba Fett. Who didn't love Boba Fett in that second season? Oh. Gotta love Maul. Gotta love me some Maul.
Also, Greedo's in a lot of like Star Wars Battlefront, but he's only in one scene in the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We don't even get to see Dengar's face, do we?
Yeah, you do on he's on the ship. He's on the Executor.
Yeah, but do we actually see his face?
Yeah, he's standing there looking. Yeah, you do see him.
Wait, who?
Dengar. He's on the bridge of the Executor, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're calling him just an it.
But then, like earlier, when Obi-Wan's like, "Why do I get the feeling that we've picked up another pathetic life form?" They're very dismissive. Ah, okay. I think there's all, but then saying that, what was canon before with Starkiller and all the rest of it, I think you've always got one of the Siths planning to get their apprentices and all the rest of it. You know, wasn't the Darth Vader had these kind of acolytes as well, didn't they? Sith Inquisitors sort of thing. They were force sensitive, and then you had Starkiller as well. And technically, if you go back to canon or old canon, Legends now, Mara Jade was the Emperor's hand. He did in the Solo movie right at the end, taking over the Black Sun organization, which was Prince Sizor's originally.
I thought it was the Dark Crimson or the
Crimson Dawn. No,
Crimson Dawn.
Was it Crimson Dawn? I'm thinking it was the Black Sun originally, wasn't it? Almost finished the Thrawn trilogy. Great set of books. Another good one is Tales from the Empire and Bounty Hunter, the one with the Bounty Hunters as well, which was a series of short stories. And in that one, Boba Fett comes out, and you learn about Dengar and all of some of the backstory and some of the guys. Really good book to read. I'm too young. I'm too young.
Only I'm 6.
Yeah.
You're in your
when
20s.
I was talking with Hannah, I was saying how on our planet you've got loads of different biomes on the same planet, but with all of the Star Wars ones, you've got one biome for the whole planet, like the forest moon of Endor,
or the city planet, or the ice block of Hoth. Yeah. I am the Senate. Not yet. Then it's treason. Then. Oh, that's such a good film.
Cue the spin.
Cue to spin. Spinning's a good trick.
That just makes me think of the Kermit video now. That is an accusing look.
I know, isn't it? This will frown at the child. Subtle. Qui-Gon's like, I've got to hit some bars. I'm go on, just go away for a while. I need a drink. The Senate will decide your fate.
Spinning would be not fun in that one. There is no seatbelts.
I can't wait to get to that film, guys. I'm looking forward to that one. We might have to do Attack of the Clones really soon, just so I can get to Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Just the drums right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And the whine of the Jedi fighters. Love it.
That's such a cool way to start the movie.
Look at that hair.
She looks interested.
I know, look, the background ones, they're just like ghosts, aren't they? You'd be a little bit freaked out. I'd be like, can they stand outside or something?
You can tell by her behaviour how thrilled she is to be here.
Yeah. Be like, Sheev, you've used a lot of red in this room.
Look at that hairstyle. Call it horse mane.
course, mate.
That's true. No 14-year-old will want to be doing that.
I was about the droid attack on all the keys. Going well, Sasha, going well. We're at the point where we're in Coruscant at the moment. We are hour 24 in. Well, hour 24:30 nearly. Right. Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for millennia. So what is this whole High Republic thing going to be about? Yoda, you've got a child. She's pregnant, I think.
Is that a female?
Yeah.
Or has it just got
Don't
a
be
mullet?
so rude.
Yoda with a mullet.
See, look at him with the long neck. I can't watch him now without seeing the pizza. Yeah. Robot chicken. And then he's hiding out in the canteen with a moustache.
Sat there, Daddy. You watch him. He's just sat there going.
Samuel J.
There's another dude on the council just because he has a really long beard.
He strangles his enemy with his beard.
Of course, Dennis, without a doubt. But then if Jedi are having runnings with Force users, how could that keep happening without them not kind of figuring out? Not all Dark Jedi were Sith, mind you. Look at Yoda. Okay. Yoda and Mace is the man. I love Mace.
Yeah.
Mace Windu. He's alive, guys, as far as I'm concerned.
I want to see him in The Mandalorian.
Another scary adult staring.
What is he staring at? How many times a day does the Queen change her outfit?
Yeah.
A lot.
And her hair. I mean, whoa.
He doesn't notice that it's hers, but it's the same person. None of them do. I feel so sorry for her.
Watch out now. Is this where we see the ET in the back?
Yeah, it is. It's not yet.
There's so many weird creatures in this.
Hey, don't be creaturist. What time's stamp now? 1 minute for course. Let me 1 minute 20. 1 hour 27 20. Dude. Shh.
They look a bit like sheep, but with 3 eyes and hairless.
It's not like sheep at all then.
No, but they remind me of sheep. I'm not sure why.
No. Freakadeek.
They don't remind me of sheep.
But she looks like she's gonna cry.
Oh, this is bad news for a planet, Rose.
But all the time.
You tell him. That makes me now think of Leia. I'm not the committee.
Wookiees.
Wookiees.
E.T.
E.T. Yay!
E.T.
She did, didn't she, Luke? Ah, hey there, Mike. How are you, buddy? Hopefully, coping okay with the COVID situation over there. See, that getting really late here. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. I like the fact that looks quite fake there, doesn't it? I like the fact that the code doesn't matter to Qui-Gon.
A cup.
He's guessed 2 out of 2. He is a Jedi. Hungry. Oh.
No little green person.
Yeah, that Jedi.
You know, I think.
And reach for the face slowly.
The Jedi sense fear in a lot of people.
They do, don't they?
No, well, not just fear, great fear.
I mean, when Luke goes, "I'm not afraid," and he goes, "You will be." It's just like, wow. Don't fall asleep. Quite a guy. Surprised to be sure. He hasn't said it yet, has he? But a welcome one.
She now has a disco
Ah,
ball.
Bale and Tilly's.
Should have been Bale and Tilly's.
She now has a disco ball on her forehead.
That was like the choice between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Bale Organa, by Bale Tilly's, or I'm thinking Bale Organa.
But at that moment that he knew.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think does that, you know, Luke cuts himself off from the Force, doesn't he? Is that something similar to what Palps does? But as said, they realise that they've lost their ability to read the Force. Too old. Convenient.
Maybe it was the father, the son, and the daughter, because nobody could know what became the chosen one.
Ah, that's a brilliant bit of knowledge. There was a Sith shrine, many layers under the Jedi temple on Coruscant. That's why the Jedi's vision was clouded. Because Alpha, take care.
Bye.
Because Coruscant is just built upon layers upon layers. See, I don't know if Palps is powerful, but I mean, like when we get to Revenge of the Sith, I don't feel like Palps dominates Yoda. I feel like that's more of an even standoff, really.
Mm.
The boy's dangerous. They can sense it, can't you?
What's Skylar talking about?
I don't know. What's that?
Time travel.
Don't know.
Do the Jedi know about the...
No,
shrine?
they're not. They don't.
Channel. Goodness and Darth, you guys. That a yes? Sorry, what did you say, Twitter?
I was shooting it.
I was just wondering if the chat was working.
Yeah, we are. We're just watching a film at the moment, Truson.
I saw you guys on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Fortunately, these are always right in the middle of my work day.
Sorry about that, bud.
It's all good.
If a bold species wants to be trained as a Jedi, how do they do the hair bun thingy?
To Europe, Putin.
Where am I looking?
Corporal
I'm in New
Hans.
Zealand.
Corporal.
You guys should come with me. Sound good? Let's all go to New Zealand together. True, true.
Oh. Father, son, and the daughter created time travel.
I mean, technically, that's kind of possible because of Ezra in the World Between Worlds.
Hmm. Ahsoka's just going to the loo. Yeah. Okay, a minute.
No problem.
Sorry.
I'm assuming Rose likes Hamilton.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
I didn't like it that much. Watched it and I was meh.
Okay. No, they loved it.
I think it was one of those people hyped it up so much for me. Like so much I was expecting one of the best musicals I've ever seen, and it was good. But like I feel like I've seen better musicals. At least ones that resonated better. I do not remember the last time I watched this.
Same here. I haven't watched Phantom Menace in ages.
A very, very long time.
It is hopeful evening, hopefully ever after. That is very true. It's just foreshadows the conversation he has with Anakin before they part their ways in Revenge of the Sith, doesn't it? That's like their last moment of quiet before at the beginning of the third of the final, like the final third act, as it were. And that was exactly how it goes with Anakin and Obi. I can never see ferns like that in Star Wars and not think Endor.
Yeah. How did those heads get there?
Who knows? Chulak, I completely agree with you on that. That's exactly where I think they should go. I mean, when we watch the Star Wars: The Old Republic trailers, that is exactly where I felt that the content should be. I think Darth's got a point there. Star Wars: The Old Republic is mostly content for 3 movies. It could be a series. That's exactly where my thoughts went for it.
What was that?
More heads.
I just saw Nick reach over and like pat something.
Sorry?
I just saw you like reach over and like pat something. Was it the dog or was it your son?
Oh, that was Ollie. He's rubbing his foot. He's where Ollie's he's got his headphones on and he's partially deaf. He does stuff like he doesn't hear the sounds he's making. So it's like if he's rustling a packet, he's oblivious to it, where everyone else is kind of like, shut up. So is that okay?
Yeah, no, I was just curious. It's cut off, so I couldn't see what you're touching.
Okay.
So that's why I couldn't tell if the dog was there. You're petting it.
No, she's
leaned over and just like placed your hand.
No, she's over in her bed at the moment. Timestamp, Corporal. It is now 1:43:40. They are now coming up with the plans to get into the city.
I just want to come by and say hi. I got to probably get back to work, but good to see you guys.
Yeah, and you, Truton. It's always in the middle of something, so I can't pay full attention. I do apologise, but we'll have to we'll have to catch up soon.
Yep, sounds good. We'll have to maybe do something on Discord or something.
Yeah, we've got some Patreon. We're going to be doing the Saturday night Patreon watch-alongs. It's a smaller group, and we've got to make a decision on what we're going to watch. So if you've got a suggestion, if you're able to make it, or a time that works for you.
Let's watch Sharknado.
Which one?
Sharknado.
Don't know that.
Oh, I was just thinking of the worst movie I could think of.
Okay. But I mean, by all means, put guys, make your suggestions in the appropriate bit, and yeah, we'll leave it up to whoever to make the decision.
Okay, we'll see you guys though.
Yeah, well, send our best to your good lady wife.
I will.
Okay, buddy. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Ah, too late. Bye, bye, buddy. Just seeing that. Yes, Sasha. No, it was just doing this, and I'm trying to. If someone's speaking to me on here, and it's like trying to listen to here, it's like honest, stop it. Yeah, just got. Yeah, you've got it. There you go, pink thing. Just in time for the tanks.
Awesome.
Love it. Do we believe he's false sensitive? I'm not a believer in that one. Is Jar Jar false sensitive? Great shot. Oh, I'm starting to get the tingles now. Here we go. We've picked up again. Ah. R2's like, hey, stranger danger. I think one of them just turn around and take out the turbo tank. That would have been a lot easier. Also, a great level on Battlefront 2.
Yes.
You've got to be Luke, though, to push them off the edge on Heroes versus Villains. Oh, yeah. Both ears on now. I'll catch you on the other side, chat. I'm just saying, though, guys, at this point, probably would have been a good time to charge them with their thingies while they're deactivated, to throw your bombs now and blow up as many as possible as they are in one place. I love, though, so this is from someone's imagination, all of this. It's great. I love how that all goes.
Yeah, really satisfying.
Wrong button.
Well, usually in the films, it's like they're taking ages to activate the droids, and so I suppose it's rather convenient.
Bring in the clones. No, we ain't got any. Damn it.
The clankers.
Steady, steady. Yeah, I think you're right, Corporal. And I think some of the landscape's too bland. This is like Wicket, isn't it? Now back in. Yeah, Return of the Jedi. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Woo! Oh yeah. Both arm tingles.
He's just waiting for them.
Yeah, you will.
Half the people who went the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so satisfying. That is singularly one of the best moments in Star Wars. It's right up there. Sith Lords are our speciality. This is like anyone flying a ship before you know controls in any computer game.
Yeah.
There's the fire button and you're just drifting towards the scenery.
Credits.
Yeah. So this is the Duel of the Fates, and this is all about which Jedi Master will survive to train Anakin, and that is the Duel of Fates. Will it be the father figure he needs, or the antagonistic kind of brother relationship that will send him off the edge? Oh, look at that. Though now, when you see Qui-Gon stand like that, I can't help think about Rebels and Obi-Wan, when he changes from his classic stance to go to...
Because he knows how Maul will react.
Yeah.
But they've nearly finished them.
I know. See, that's skill.
Yeah. I mean, you just took out Jessica.
That's deflector shields too strong for blasters. Set your harpoon cables. Oh, great shot. R2's like, of course. R2's like, left. We're not pod racing now. Oh, the sound is so good. Oh, cyanide corpse, that's dark. I would have been like, what the hell are you doing? See, that's what Dennis is like on Apex, if you was ever wondering. Oh, boys, I've got this.
Master of Death.
That's a lot of faith.
I know.
That's a lot of faith. I'd have been there for about 10 minutes testing the line before I'd done anything like that.
I would be there going.
Yeah.
But they don't have time for this.
They don't have time for this. Oh, John Williams' score here.
One of the best soft fight scenes in history.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's going to hurt a little. He's going to be stiff tomorrow. Oh, forced backhand slap.
He's going to be stiff tomorrow too.
But he jumps right at his feet. One swift, and he would have been legless.
Yeah.
Like when they jumped over after he did his backflip earlier on.
Look at Qui-Gon go.
He's looking around like, where's the stairs?
Now, force speed, and you would have been in there.
Yeah, like he used earlier.
See, this bit needs to be longer because how Obi wouldn't have made it through that, I don't know.
Hmm. You could have done the speed thing. Force speed.
I like the contrast between the two. One's a caged animal.
And one's calm.
Mm. He's meditating, he's pacing.
Ran out of power. But look, Jar Jar's on it again. Takes skill to be this goofy.
It was like the other day when I tripped up the stairs whilst carrying soup and I didn't spill it. Now you call me clumsy, but I would say that's a skill.
Baby, you are clumsy.
It was a skill.
I mean, how is he able to pull that? I mean, what has he been eating? That's why you don't pull on his leg. Get ready for round 2 though, men. He's spinning again.
Yep. R2. Oh, this does make me think a little bit Independence Day.
and then the guys see them and they're just like,
yeah, peace out. I got a bad feeling about this.
Come on, Obi-Wan. Run faster.
I know there's Luke. There's so much debris on Battlefront 2. Get him, Obi. Let the aggression feelings flow, boy.
Finish him.
Yeah, finish him. League of Legends takeover reaction. Okay. This one's a decoy.
You fools.
Gun through. Padme. This is where Leia gets her skills from. Putting jam all over the doors. No, you idiot!
That's so cool how he does them.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
But they had to learn all this. This was all choreographed. That must be so hard.
Sit down, son.
I mean, that's Obi-Wan's speciality. You kick him in the face and he turns it into a backflip.
Force put. It's an underrated fight, really.
Mm. Yeah, he could have killed Obi-Wan here, but instead he decides to taunt him.
It's an unlikely move, though. You know, really, you'd expect Maul to cleave in him half as each force jumps up, wouldn't you? If he combined it with a push at the same time or something like that.
Like his force choke throw thing.
Personally, I would have used Qui-Gon's body and force thrown it at Maul.
But he's still alive!
He's okay, he's toast. He'd be great. Use me, Obi. Here we go. Escaping from a tunnel with flames. Check. But we don't have Lando's. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
You tell him, Anakin. I like that. Look, one of mine. There we go.
I've just been shown up by a 9-year-old.
Yeah. Look at them all taking victory. That's politics right there, though.
Yeah, like they did anything.
Do you think we should have had more than one battleship here?
They were just on the outside saying the blasters won't do anything.
Yeah.
They're sleeping.
That one's head came off.
Yeah. It's like the 118 on the back of the stormtroopers. Buddy Frank. Here we go.
Don't know how you have survived that fall. He's just like, I can see my legs.
I can see the soles of my feet.
You find the other part of your lightsaber.
Was he down at the bottom of that shaft, just pulling his feet towards, you know? Pull yourself together, man.
Quite literally.
Hey, give me my bum back. Go in the bin, sorry.
Pull yourself together.
Has anyone seen my legs?
Has anyone seen my legs? I can't feel my legs. Nope, but I've got a set of wheels for you.
When you get taken apart.
What are you doing over there?
I'm sorry, but if Darth Maul can survive that, Mace Windu's alive.
Yeah.
We saw Luke get up seconds after Force Lightning attack, fine after his arms being chopped. Mace is alive. Mace survived Revenge of the Sith. I want him to be the Jedi Master that got Grogu out of the temple.
Yeah. Even if he died doing it, it's nice to know that he'd survived that.
Yeah.
It's half the man is supposed to be.
Yeah, I can just imagine earlier, it's like Obi-Wan throws Qui-Gon's body and Qui-Gon's just lying there going, I feel so used.
Just trying to bite him on the ear.
I mean, that's not crazy.
Okay, creepy old guy.
She's dressed a bit like Lord Farquaad.
Just us two. No.
Yeah. The power of two. Typical Sith. Okay, anger is of the dark side, Yoda.
Yeah.
Oh, Vader's theme.
Be mindful of your thoughts, Yoda.
No, it doesn't.
What? Yoda was just going on about how I do not agree with you. You will not be your apprentice, and then he's suddenly like, the council agreed with you. They're not even here, but they agree.
That's only because he saw his sandwich off to the side. It's like that's it. It's like, oh, come on.
We'll talk about this later.
What's that bloke on the side doing with marshmallows out? That's a bit insensitive, isn't it? Come on, guys.
Gee, I got the hair on mine.
It slides off the stick and just lands on
accidentally drops in the ashes. Just blow it off a bit, it's fine.
Just on his nose.
Look at Yoda being the expert on the ones that have been extinct for millennia.
It's just someone there with a stick just prodding him.
I love that. Just cut to just slide in Master or Apprentice.
So from Qui-Gon's death to celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's horses up there.
For the parade people, if they just animated one person and then multiplied it, do you think?
See, she's got nice hair there. Did you see that?
That's a pretty cool orb.
I'll be like, can anyone else hear voices? I'll be like, there's no choir there. Where's that coming from?
We've got Bluetooth speakers.
There we go.
What do you want, Mimi?
Oh, well, guys, it's been a while since I've watched The Phantom Menace. So,
Actually, no.
giant bubblegum apiece.
I said yeah, but it hasn't for me. I watched it the other day.
Yeah, sorry about our dark humor, guys. We kind of it happens. So, guys, what did you think of that?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me just. There we go. Do that. Portable Tesla coil. I enjoyed that.
Mm. Yeah, it was good.
I enjoyed that. I think watching it back now, there is so much that gets played forward and foreshadowed in movies to come, even though it was echoing movies to come. And that whole bit where Dave Filoni, I mean, that was on, if you've never watched the making of The Mandalorian Series 1, do so, because there's some amazing things discussed in there. And Dave Filoni talking to all the directors, explaining about the Jewel of Fate's being, because obviously George Lucas passed his knowledge on to Filoni for Filoni to be the next generation of storyteller for Star Wars. That was always his intended route. And explaining that it was basically the father figure or the antagonistic brother, which one was going to be training Anakin, and that's the Jewel of Fates, what fate of Anakin. And I always thought it was kind of like, you know, if Maul won the fight, then he would, which Sith apprentice, but it wasn't. It was always, that was going to be the outcome. And which one was going to be Anakin's master. And that was just like, when that was explained. And watching that back, you know, when all of that music's going on and that fight's there, you know, the Duel of Fates comes down to who is Maul going to kill. That is what the Duel of Fates is. And because as I said earlier in the film, Anakin's having visions before this point of going back and freeing slaves. But that is when the possibility of Qui-Gon being his master is still there. The moment Qui-Gon dies and he loses that father figure, that then the Emperor takes place. Because if you think from here on out, he says, we'll watch but next time we see it, he starts calling him son, doesn't he? He speaks to him in that sort of tone.
Yeah.
And he fills the void that Qui-Gon would have filled. So that's what. And then
the wrong person to fill that void.
And that's what enables Anakin to fall to the dark side. So yes. If that is the case, say Obi-Wan died, do you think Qui-Gon would have joined Dooku? I don't think he would have. I don't think Qui-Gon, but then
He's got a very strong moral compass.
I would say something different. I would have said, had Qui-Gon lived, Dooku wouldn't have fallen to the dark side. That's my opinion. I don't think he. They're doing quotes from readers. Leaf, are there new World of Warcraft? Sorry, our camera's a bit out of focus. Are there new ones for us to react to? So so on the Dooku thing, I would have said that Dooku. I don't think Dooku would have fell had Qui-Gon been. Personally, But more interestingly, Dooku does fall, and that has been attributed to some of Qui-Gon being. But ultimately, Dooku joins the person that is responsible for Qui-Gon's death. Insidious.
So maybe not.
Which is weird, right? Lots of in-game cinematics and
Or
also
maybe
new
he's on
CGI
the mindset
cinematic.
of if you can't beat them, join them.
Dooku has style. Yes. So I think there's lots in that movie that you can, looking back, you can come back into. I mean, the fact that also when you get into the Clone Wars, you see when Obi is faced with the same things as Anakin, he actually comes through it, you know, because he goes through heartbreak and loss. He fell in love, but decided not to leave the Jedi Order. He loses the love of his life and doesn't fall to the dark side.
But the thing is, the Jedi would have been far better off if they'd all gone down the same route as Qui-Gon. You love without jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think ultimately the Jedi had fallen from where they were, you know.
Because, yeah, I mean...
Sorry, that's my dog, guys, if you can hear that sound. I know, pup, I know. Yeah.
She is begging for attention.
She is. Do you mean Satine? I do mean Satine. And his stylish PJs from Battlefront 2, yeah. What if Darth Maul was sent to kill Qui-Gon? Actually, anyone? Do you know what? That's a good point of view as well. I mean, you think about it. Palpatine is pretty much behind the creation of both sides of the chessboard when it comes to the Clone Wars. You know, through the creation of the clones and the creation of the droid army, he's encouraging the Trade Federation to create their droid army and all that sort of stuff. And it's a war designed to erode the Jedi, to kind of erode their numbers, to tire them out, to spread them out, you know, all of that sort of thing. Because without that war, the Jedi aren't engaged. And that's a whole order that he's at some point has got to face. So he creates this galactic war, and the Jedi get sucked in and compromised. And all that war and death and everything else, it erodes their numbers, it erodes, you know, them as people. And that is, for me, the purpose of the Clone Wars.
How long did the Clone Wars go on for?
I'd have to be fact checked on that one, but I thought it was a good 5 years. Does anyone else know? Absolutely, Skylar. Yes, whether one side wins or loses, he has 3 years. Thank you, Luke. Yeah, 3 years. So
You have to excuse me for a couple of minutes.
You need to visit the facilities.
Yes.
So, what did you enjoy? What was your best bit about that?
I like the bit with Maul.
You like the bit with Maul. So.
And the pod racing.
And the pod racing. Did you find that it's okay to be critical if you feel the need to? Was there parts in that then that you find that slow?
I mean, I guess some parts are slow.
Yeah.
But not to the point where I don't enjoy it.
Okay. And out of the prequel trilogy alone, where does that sit for you?
I'm not sure. Because Revenge of the Sith is my top.
Yeah.
I think it would be third.
Okay. So out of the trilogies, being the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, and the sequel trilogy, what's your favourite trilogy?
I think prequel.
Okay.
And then original. And then the sequel.
Okay.
I think that's because maybe I've watched the prequel trilogy less. So it kind of seems more new to me.
Right.
But I enjoy them both. But also because
you say both.
Both trilogies.
There's three trilogies.
both prequels and original.
Okay.
But I think Revenge of the Sith kind of tips it towards the prequels.
I think for me, the prequels have some of the best elements, some of the best cinematics, best action. They suffer from some major flaws, and those major flaws would be some of the character direction, the script, some of the CG, and George Lucas said he made a mistake with his story treatment. He used 20% of his story treatment for Phantom Menace, 20% for Attack of the Clones, and 60% for Revenge of the Sith. So it feels a bit drawn out, and then really rushed. And for me, Attack of the Clones, it is a good film from the moment Obi-Wan goes off to Kamino. Well, once he starts tangling with Boba Fett, and then it goes through into the final third, and all of that happens. Love it. Bit slow up until that point for me, but we'll save that for then. This one, that Maul moment when he opens up the lightsabers. Oh,
that's so cool, especially with the music in the background.
Oh, Duel of Fates. I mean, John Williams. So I would say that some of John Williams. I love John Williams' stuff. Some of the high points, but I mean, anything when you're listening to the soundtrack of New Hope, you instantly know it's a New Hope just by its tone and pitch. You can just tell. But some of his best stuff is in Empire Strikes Back. But when it gets to his prequel trilogy music, oh my gosh, some of the best pieces. Okay, wow, he's brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm a big movie score person, so I love like Howard Shore. I was really shocked to find out the other day that he'd done the music for Seven. But he done The Hobbit, and Lord of the Rings, and I love that music. But John Williams' stuff in the prequel trilogy is just the Duel of Fates, Across the Stars. Are just brilliant. I mean, the Obi versus Anakin, Anakin's misdeeds. You know, the March on the Temple music. Oh, love it. Theme. I'm thinking more specifically prequel trilogy. And so some absolutely stunning pieces of music that are just quintessential Star Wars now. That fight, watching that back, I don't know if it was having the headphones on, because it feels more engrossing with the headphones on, doesn't it? The ferocity of I mean, Obi takes them all down, doesn't he? He beats Maul twice.
He defeats Anakin.
Vader.
He beats Grievous, and he beats Vader, and then holds Vader off long enough for Luke to get away.
What is strange though
Who then comes
is
back?
he can take down Maul twice. He can take down Grievous.
Yeah.
Which is, but he can take down Vader, yet not Dooku, or not even hold Dooku off.
You've got to remember that Dooku was a master swordsman.
Master swordsman.
He is a master swordsman. You know, he's up there with Mace Windu, if not maybe. You know, I think at the time, Mace is one of the best Jedis at that time.
The
Defender of the Jedi.
I might have to be fact checked as well, but he was the Grand Master before Yoda.
I don't know if that's the case. I know he was the Defender of the Jedi.
I thought he was.
Imperial March, awesome. Obi-Wan Dooku does do his thing. Yeah, Saruman. Christopher Lee, brilliant actor. What's on your opinion on the sequel trilogy? It seems to be disliked as a collective by the vast majority of Star Wars fandom. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say the vast majority of the Star Wars fandom. I would definitely say that it is divisive. It's a divisive trilogy, but then so was the prequel trilogy in its time. I was quite unique among my Star Wars friends, but liking the prequels. I'm not. That being said, I'm not a fan of the sequel trilogy, and I have specific reasons for it. But I'll wait until we get there. So we will discuss that.
Personally, I quite like Force Awakens, mainly because that was the first time I saw a Star Wars film in the cinema, and that was really cool to me.
I think The Force Awakens, there were so many possibilities. I think what it is, I didn't like
the similarity to A New Hope.
Yeah, that over that took the gloss off it for me. And there's a bit of lazy writing in the final third, but I didn't like The Last Jedi. I'm not a fan of The Last Jedi.
Yeah, that was my least favorite out of the three films.
Oh, David N, I enjoyed the sequel trilogy. Good for you.
The Force Awakens.
And that wasn't sarcasm, genuinely. Good for you.
The Force Awakens is my favourite one out of the sequels. If I had to pick a favourite out of the sequels.
I think what we've got in The Mandalorian is very different. But you've got people like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and a whole host of, like Rick from you, the whole lot, and they are Star Wars nerds that love Star Wars, and it's easy for fans to attack Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi, but Rian Johnson made the Star Wars that Rian Johnson was always going to make. So my reaction to that is like, it's like if you gave Quentin Tarantino a Star Wars film, he's going to make a Quentin Tarantino Star Wars, right? You might not like it, but that, you know, that's all. As consumers, we all have the right to, you know, like or dislike something. The problem with the sequel trilogy was the management of the sequel trilogy, which I feel falls squarely on Kathleen Kennedy. You've got some quite lazy choices that were made, and no control over overall narrative of the film. You can't be going film to film to film to film to film. You look at something like Marvel, where Kevin Feige is stretching out a story over X amount of films, but they've got threads and plans as things go forward and over stories. So they've got a plan, and to kind of have your first film get chucked out by your second film to be course corrected by your third film is just nuts. And that comes back to management, and that comes back to somebody being in control of the overall arc of story. Yes, you have to give creative freedom to a degree to your directors, because you've picked them for that. You've got to trust them, but you can't allow them to keep, you know, the one's left you a load of threads, and then it's like, no, I'm not going to use that. Rip, throw that out, and I'm going to do this. And then the third film was just a mess because they're trying to do what, I don't know what. It was kind of like course correcting and kind of deeper down the rabbit hole. It was just, you know, so it comes back to who's in control of all of that and allowed that situation to happen. That's the problem with what happened. I think the writing of the sequel trilogy is also to blame. That's where I was going from with the story. Palpatine back into Sandsurf. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it was supposed to be the Skywalker saga. Do you know what? I think there was at some point for me that Disney executives turned around and said, we need a young cast to take over the baton. And they were too quick and eager to pass over that baton to the younger cast without properly. I mean, the fact that we didn't get a Luke Leia Han reunion, that we didn't get, you know, all of that. It was just kind of, it was too rushed. Well, that is it, but that's it. Hopefully, about that overall creativeness, and I think that is kind of where the issue is. So you know, I remember having a chat with our community about Mandalorian. I said, don't worry about season 2. They're not going to drop the ball on this. The guys will tell you, and I hold Commander Bolton, thank you. I hold true to that. I still say, you know, it will be, but the fact that Palpatine manications kind of is what we've got through the prequel trilogy. He's ruling in the original trilogy, and then everything is at him pulling the strings at the end. Everybody says about Rey and female empowerment, but they had a real golden moment in The Last Jedi to give Rey that empowerment, and Rey should have never have taken the Skywalker name.
Yeah.
She should have turned around and said, I'm a Palpatine.
And just owned it.
And owned it. Like Luke had to do with Skywalker. Skywalker was the great Jedi general that was famous and a hero of the Republic, that everyone found out eventually that he had turned into Darth Vader, one of the most horrid beings in the galaxy. Luke didn't disown his name. He owned his name, right?
He put it back into the light.
He ran with that. She should have done the same with a Palpatine. She should never have turned around and said, I'm a Skywalker.
Luke never turned around and said, I'm a Solo.
Well, Alpha, you're right. Maybe people would fear her, but that is that is a part of the, you know, that is why.
But they didn't fear Luke.
No, and then they found out it was a Skywalker, because everybody eventually knew. I think it's Bloodlines or something like that. Everybody knows that Leia, because Leia was going to become, in this new arc, because she did eventually become Chancellor of the Republic in the old trilogy, in the old canon, but she was just about to, but she basically got torpedoed, and everyone found out she was the child of Vader, and they kicked her out basically and said there's no way that she can ever rule. So everyone knew, and Luke didn't try and change his name. He was Luke Skywalker. He owned it, and I think that's what would have been a more powerful statement.
Did Darth Vader have a third child?
No. I didn't think he did. Thank you, Gamer. Uze, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Gamer.
So yeah, that's. I mean, we'll get to the prequel trilogy, sequel trilogies, and trilogy, and we will watch it and go through it. And I've gone in. Here's what. Let's have a listen. I'm waiting here, Alpha.
I'm intrigued.
I am.
Tell us, Alpha. Tell us. One of Rey's parents was a Palpatine, and the other is a Skywalker.
I didn't think it was.
I don't think it's been confirmed.
She wasn't. One was definitely a Palpatine. I didn't think the other was a Skywalker.
Yeah, that's a bit unlikely. He destroyed the universe for one woman, and then.
I've got to say though, go just briefly on the Mando, guys. How excited is anybody excited as me? I'm wondering if we'll get Sebastian Stan as Luke.
That'd be good.
But also, I'm just praying for a Ahsoka Luke scene where she just turns around to him and's like, I knew your father was my master. You know, just seeing Ahsoka giving Luke something good about Anakin. And this was the man he was before he fell. And anyone else want to see that scene, or is that just me?
I did believe that there was a good part of him.
Of course there was. And I mean, but how much does Luke know about obviously there must. Did the Empire wipe out everything from that time? I don't know.
I mean, it'd be awesome if we got to see a scene like that, because Ahsoka always refers to Anakin as one way. if she doesn't refer to him by his name, she'll often refer to him as the best of us.
No problem, gamer. You're all good. I want to see. Yeah, I just. Yeah, that's what she says. When that bit where she looks so. That angst when she says, "I've seen what he does to the best of us," because she always referred to him as that.
Him as the best of us.
Yeah, and
even though he fell.
Yeah. Rosario Dawson though as Ahsoka. Just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. We will definitely have to put up because I've just remembered. You know, the final episode. I haven't even watched those reactions back yet. My gosh. I
think it's a good reaction.
It must be.
You know, it's nothing big, you know. I'm joking.
My brain's exploded.
But we done the one with Boba Fett turning up. Yeah, when Boba Fett turned up, we done that live with the Patreon guys, didn't we?
Yeah. And they knew what was coming. They're just waiting to see our reaction.
Yeah. I still listen to her theme on my cycle trip to work. So good. Whose theme is that? Because if you're talking about Rey's, I love Rey's theme. Or are you talking about Ahsoka's theme? I don't know which one you're talking about.
I like Ahsoka's theme as well.
I know. So season 3 until 2021.
It's annoying when they do that for TV shows. If they put Stranger Things off it as well.
You're still not letting that go, are you?
Because it's not like you even get people to go to the cinemas for those ones. Like if it's a movie, I get it because you get a lot of money from the people who go to the cinema. But there's none of that for TV shows. Just bring it out. Why wait?
Rose is so eager for season 4 of Stranger Things. What happens to Hop?
Yeah, well, we know he's back. They've just left us with that little snippet of information and then just left us.
Yeah, personally, I'm not into Stranger Things, but even I saw the ending, and even though I'm not a fan of Stranger Things and I don't watch it, it was really sad.
Yeah.
I forgot if Rey and Kylo were cousins. Are they cousins?
Rey and who?
Kylo.
Oh, Gamer, that.
No, they're not. I'm pretty sure that other parent wasn't anything linked to.
No.
I know that was a rumor, but that's not. I'm pretty sure that nothing's been confirmed.
Yeah, I hope they're not cousins. They kissed. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, not going there again.
No.
Come on, Star Wars.
Not again.
Yeah, Gamer, your English is fine.
New Star Wars of the Old Republic game. Yeah, quite possibly. I've heard as well. You guys watch One Division already, by the way? Watched all 3 episodes in one go and kept getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the end of the third episode?
I'm excited for that. It's all getting
Nice
really
accent, guys.
interesting.
Nico, thank you so much for being with us. Miss you, buddy. So anytime you find your way back and you want to do any Among Us or anything like that, let us know.
Nice accent.
Tulak, take care, buddy. Are you saying bye to Nico? Okay.
Bye, Nico.
The one that I was most excited about, because I remember talking to this to a lot of people a little while ago, is that there is going to be a open world Star Wars game. And do you remember I said to you?
That's exactly what you were talking about.
That's what I was talking about, and I would do that. I know they were listening to me. I would have done that as a you are a fledgling bounty hunter. You can help Republic, you can Rebellion, Empire. Well, if you take up some rebellion contracts and then you go and kill some Imperial bureaucrats, and then you can't go into Imperial sectors, and you've got to do, it could be great.
Okay, you arrive in a shipyard.
Yeah.
And every ship in Star Wars, minus the Falcon and the Razor Crest,
What's the point? Every ship in Star Wars. I mean, okay, go on.
Apart from the
Well,
best
obviously
two.
you choose
Oh.
those two.
But he didn't say slave one.
Ah. So not the main ship. What ship would you try and get as about if you're a fledgling bounty hunter to like cruise the galaxy in?
I mean, Rose is right. Slave One is the next one that comes to mind. But I've got to say, I mean, the Corvus from Battlefront.
So many others.
Do you know what? I always like the idea of having my own A-wing.
Oh.
Because it is.
That was always my best ship in Battlefield 1.
Or a Y-wing.
Or a B-wing, but no, A-wing, because they are just like, they're just a rocket.
Yeah.
So
a
a
I'd
black,
love to
a black.
be in a TIE fighter.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fast and they're quick.
So A-wings.
They're fast and they're quick.
A-wings have
They're
got shield
fast and
generators and
they're
they can
quick.
hyperspace. But A-wings, they've got shield generators and can hyperspace as well. So for me, I think I would a black, sleek version of an A-wing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Vader's shuttle.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I think it'd be
You
good.
can keep that one. What have we got here? What X-wing definitely? Or the
Yeah.
Harbinger. The Ghost. That is a good
Ooh.
shout.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
The Harbour.
Leaf, you're not giving up. This is a Star Wars chat, buddy. Yes, we've already said we will do. We'll have a look at the. We'll have a look at the WoW. We will.
X-wing. Yes. Skylar and Alpha.
A-wing with a trailer
Oh,
attachment.
right, yeah.
Where would you store the bodies on your A-wing?
I'd sellotape them to the outside.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. just wrap them to the cannons. You
Yeah.
know, just put your hands
Until
around
you go
this.
into hyperspace and you leave behind some
Maybe.
bodies.
Maybe. I mean, what was the
Hey, look, it's Sid.
Houndstooth?
What's Sid doing out there?
How was it? The Houndstooth? I can't remember what Borsk's ship was. Can't remember. But Slave One is also, got to be up there.
Yeah, just the simple X-wing. I agree with Alpha and
Duct tape.
Skylar.
Still exists in any galaxy, truly universal.
Duct
I mean,
tape fixes
in what
anything.
universe is duct tape not useful?
Well, duct tape obviously. fixes
Absolutely, Luke.
anything.
Falcon.
You know the
Oh yeah, this it does it. It cloaks, doesn't
you know
it?
the Martian film. His helmet cracks and he starts putting duct tape on it.
No, Alan, I have. Alton, sorry,
He really
my
needs
eyes,
it.
Alton. I haven't yet.
Fucking love game.
I haven't yet. No, I've got. You've seen all of the Force Unleashed cinematics, haven't you? Because you've played the game all the way through. I only got part way through.
Well, I haven't seen the cinematics, but I know about the game and everything. It was a good game.
Yeah, the are you talking about Alpha? Are you talking about the one that she takes off in? I can't remember. I like the Sith ship from start. Yeah, that is Skylar. I agree with you with that one.
Yeah.
Houndstooth, is it? I can't remember. I think I got the tooth bit. Yeah. The Fury.
Yeah.
Commander Bolton, when you watch American shows and movies, do you go, wow, they have a very American accent? No, not particularly, because I think we are.
We're so used to watching American stuff.
We are. We are a lot more versed, I think, in American stuff than maybe you guys are in English stuff.
Because a lot of films are like star American.
So, yeah. I mean, it's like for us sometimes.
I mean,
when an
Movies is
actor
Hollywood.
turns out to be English.
They're doing an American
Yeah.
accent.
I know sometimes there are some English people that are appalling at American accents and the Americans cringe, but there are some really good really good actors where you're like really surprised that they're English. But no, there was something I was watching the other day, and there were some Texans on there, and they got that deep South drawl, and it's just kind of some of the things that they say make you smile. And it's just like,
I can't do an American accent, but I think a lot of Americans can do an English accent for some reason.
They do a sort of Queen sort of. They always try to talk like
like there's only one kind of English accent, but actually
or
that's
Van Dyke's really bad core blimey Cockney accent, one of the worst accents that there is.
But like the super posh one is what everybody thinks of, but that's the least. I'd say that's the least used, like the way the Queen speaks, like that kind of posh.
That BBC English, it is.
It's the least used, but it's the most known.
Yeah,
like that.
Joshua, we
I
will
saw
give
this
that.
thing the other day, and an American was asking somebody who was English, and they were like, "Why do you call bread crumpets?"
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you call bread
I
crumpets?
can't tell if they were joking or not.
Okay.
They're like, why do you call bread crumpets? Yeah.
Do you know what, guys? Actually, I have got us trying American snacks. I haven't edited that yet. Oh my gosh, I need beating with a stick. I've got to get that one out there. Because we do Twinkies and all of that sort of stuff, and can't give anything away. You can't give anything away.
I'm not.
Jerky, all sorts.
Twizzlers, Pop-Tarts.
I would come back every day when a new song came out to see if they had a reaction. Do a Black Adder watch along. You get for your number classic, Canadian. Okay. Well, always wonder about Doctor Who as well. Are you going to do this the whole string?
I can do.
You're a diva.
I don't even think I can do an Irish accent.
Yeah, I
don't actually know
can,
if
but I'm not going to.
I think it would probably come out quite offensive if I tried.
Oh, puppy.
Oh, she's.
There she is. You're just a diva,
She
Mimi.
pops up in every stream.
She does. All attention has to be on her. Native American accent is what I sound like most. See, when you say Native American, that makes me think of Native Americans. Are you talking like Central American accent? For the Empire should stop putting self-destruct on the self-stuff. Oh, what is that? Stewie on Family Guy. When they do Family Guy do Blue Harvest, is it? I can't remember. And they he says, "Oh, so we're okay here." And he goes, "Well, there is a." And he goes, "I wouldn't be doing my job here if I didn't check." And he's like, "We've got an exhaust port." If they're
Why would you put that?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, in Rogue One it says why.
Red Dwarf. Oh gosh, really?
Oh
god, that is now going back a bit.
Like real life Pocahontas.
Okay. Well, you guys are from the West Country, what we would call the West Country in England, but you've got home county's accent. That's what you've got. Me, I
don't know
what's home county.
Quite a polite accent without any distinction.
Right.
Whereas
a general.
Yeah. Where sometimes he's got a bit of the West Country that comes into certain words, where people won't be able to place where you are from, though they might get confused by both of you because you both say words like me sometimes.
Yeah, I find myself a lot saying like F's instead of F's.
Stop criticising. It's how we talk in London.
Well, it's how I talk.
So,
especially if I'm on a rant.
I sometimes do it by accident because.
No, it's coming up to 10 o'clock here. Gamer, good night. Take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by. So,
she just sounded American. Huh?
Whereabouts are you looking?
Skylar.
Oh, she's talking about Pocahontas.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, take care, Gaiman.
Bye,
Thank you for
Gaiman.
joining. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, but back on Star Wars, that was a that was enjoyable. I love sound effects are always, no matter what trilogy you watch,
They're iconic.
They are those sound effects,
Especially the klaxon.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Especially when they put it in the trailers. When they put it in the trailers, it just sounds even better.
Yeah, it does.
Because they they put emphasis on it.
It is as well. And there are like, you could put me in any film and you could drop a Star Wars sound effect and I will immediately be on Star Wars. Yeah, you could put, I don't know, as you said, they could be running on the fridge and you could just do, you could just do a little, and the klaxon is quite a difficult one, but there is most of it. If you gave me a sequence around it on the audio on Star Wars, I could probably tell you the film. Like that would be an interesting challenge.
Klaxon is in quite a few.
Yeah.
But like you could be blindfolded and somebody could put on a film and you'd be able to know if it was Star Wars or not. Definitely.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, from the moment it starts, really, you've got the theme tune, but
like the chant, yes. Yeah. So, okay, when should is everybody up for doing the next one, the Attack of the Clones? Are you all interested in doing that?
My favourite bit from that one is on Geonosis. In the arena.
Yeah, Alpha, absolutely.
But that was put there for a reason, wasn't it?
I do, Corporal. I'm more than aware of Star Wars theory.
In Rogue One,
awesome.
They say how, well, her dad put that in there for a reason, so that they could.
Yes.
Didn't they? So that was actually for a reason.
Yeah, they kind of retrofitted that. Yeah. Stardust. He put a weakness in the Death Star on purpose.
That was a purposeful, because he didn't agree with it.
I've got to say, on Rogue One, I know some people don't appreciate it, but we got out of that film Shore Troopers, which I love, Death Troopers, which I love,
The one with the Force and the Force.
the TIE Defender, the U-Wing, and some of the best cinematography in Star Wars. I'm looking forward to that one. We are going to put that one in the sequence.
Oh, when the planets just slowly.
Star Wars, fathers saving kids or kids saving fathers.
Yes. Family. I think we might. Shall we try and TIE Striker and the TIE Striker?
Oh, K2SO.
Oh, K2SO. Yeah. How did I forget him? Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
I'm still not ready.
We can. It won't be this week, but we can get that sorted.
You're right. I should have just stayed on the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
I find your answer evasive. They didn't have to kill them all.
Sarcastic droid. No.
But I've got to say,
really cool.
I've got to say that Vader scene in the cinema.
That was so cool.
I have never been so happy seeing people butchered in my life. It was just so wrong on so many levels, and it made me so happy. It was ridiculous. Right.
I mean, I would say I'm for the rebellion, but I mean,
when Darth
Vader is just he's my absolute favourite Star Wars character. Nobody tops him for me. Not even Baby Yoda.
Numbers are not my friends today. So yeah, guys. Okay, should we commit to Thursday? What do you think?
Yes.
Do this again Thursday. The Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
When? This Thursday.
Yeah.
And then Revenge of the Sith.
Then Revenge of the Sith.
I'm excited for that.
Cool. Okay, that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I've enjoyed this. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sure?
Yes.
Next up is
Yeah,
Mace Windu. Mace Windu.
Geonosis is
This
my
part
favourite
is
part
over.
of that film.
Just when he You know, that moment where pop, pop, he does the flip in the air.
Even the bit before that, I like the arena bit where they're fighting the
I've been looking
beasts.
forward to this.
Oh,
No, evening. We can't. Well, okay. No. Is it that one day that's bad for you, or is it like days bad for you? So that'd be a shame. We've just, just got talking to you. It'd be a shame to lose you.
where are we looking?
Hopefully, evening, ever after. Dog, what's up with you, hound?
She's craving attention.
A little diva pup. Let's see. But okay, if it's Monday for 2 p.m. right now, any chance you'll do a Sunday? We could do a Sunday. Is everyone okay with a Sunday? We could do a Sunday. Sunday Attack of the Clones. What do you think, Pug? Huh? Oh, sorry, I just punched you in the eye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, we could.
I think Mimi objects. She wants to be in on the next one.
I am tribute. And then what we're going to need after Star Wars, I mean, that's a few films away yet. 9 films away. It's like building up a list of what's next.
Harry Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry. Really? Yeah. Well, we don't know what the patrons are going to pick on the Saturday movies. So, yes. Okay, bye for now. I really have to leave. 11 p.m. here. You take care, buddy. Awesome. That's okay. Don't worry. We understand. Okay, guys. Well, what we'll do, we'll let people go because it is getting late. So, yeah. I really enjoyed that. The music, the final sequences, really enjoyed it. Star Wars, baby.
Kung Fu Panda 1 2.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
I enjoy Kung Fu Panda.
Good for Nick Cops, yeah. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda would be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for doing the watch along. Thank you for participating in the Discord chat, in the live chat. If you ever want to be a part of our Discord, the comment is in here. You can find it on our About section on our YouTube page. And over there, we've got a great set of people. We share Star Wars, gaming together. We game on Twitch as well. That's going to be kicking back in. We're doing some Minecraft. There'll be Star Wars Battlefront on there, Apex Legends, all of that sort of stuff. So if you want to game with us, if you want to chat with us, make your way over to Discord because we've got a great community that look out for each other on there. Look at Dennis. Dennis, I love you, dude. There's the link.
I'm always up for a bit of gaming. Always.
Brilliant. Well, take care, everybody. Thank you for your time. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Avoid people coughing and sneezing like the plague. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.